Hi, I'm Chris. We're here at NAMM 2015 on the Waldorf stand with Frederick.
Yeah.
We've got the new NW1 Wavetable module.
Yeah, so I'm gonna present you this thing because it retains quite a lot of attention about people, so I'm quite happy about it. So it's an oscillator, monophonic, for Eurorack format. And with this, you can play the Wavetable from Microwave 1, from Microwave 2, from XT, the synthesizer from Waldorf Music, and also now the Wavetable from NAMM, because we have a new engine for playing Wavetable, which is a mix between granular synthesis, but also the former Wavetable playback. So I think we should directly try to make some sound of it. So let's take some classic Wavetable from the Microwave. So this is the Bellish Wavetable. So, of course, you can have this classic playback with possibility to change the travel. This is what you will expect. But you can now also change the spectrum content, so actually you can transpose the harmonics down and up. So to make this kind of filter sounding effect, which is not really a filter. And since it's granular, you can also change the granular size. So let's now take another wavetable. For example, we can take a classic text-to-speech one, so you can really see what happens when I change the parameters. So let's disable the key track. So of course you can change the travel speed, going reverse. Add some noise to make some crazy effect. And when you have this to 0, it means that you can play different notes and having no problem with formats. For the travel, we added a special mode which is called step. So then you can bruise the wavetable step by step. And make some kind of sequence. We also have a gated mode, so the wavetable playback starts by the position you set here. So it's really nice when you want to play it like a sampler actually. So this was the former quality, because we have two different modes of resampling. This is the low quality resampling, and now we will use another wavetable from NAMM, which is high quality. So you will see here that the wavetable is quite long, because this module added a memory of 8 megabytes of flash, so you can put a lot of wavetable into it, and very long ones. So this is a wavetable you have in NAMM. And what I'm going to show you now is you can also work on the wavetable which are not really meant to be melodic. So let's take, for example, a drum loop. Put it a bit louder so I can hear what I'm doing. So this is the original sample, and you can make some crazy effect going behind.
So when you hook this up to your computer to change the wavetables, is it just like dragging it onto a file folder?
So this is a really good question. So what we did here is we had a USB socket. So this you can attach to your computer. You will have a software, and the software, the idea is you can take a sample of sound and you can create a wavetable out of it, dump it, retrieve back your wavetable that you did, make some management, and hopefully we'll try to make an exporter from NAMM. So you can also use the wavetable from NAMM on this thing. But for people who don't want to use it with a computer, you have the unique possibility of recording your own wavetable on the module. So it means that with this mode, then you can actually connect an instrument or something that makes sounds, use a get signal, then record a sample, and as soon as you go back here, this sample will be converted to wavetable that you can use it directly. So it's the first time I think you have a module that can create the wavetable directly in the module.
And so say you do that and you love it, can then you put that, if you use the editor, can you then save the one you've recorded back onto your computer?
Yeah, of course, you can, everything that's on the memory here can be accessed by the computer. So
if you want to keep it for later and you want to change the memory,
of course, if you have not so much space, but normally it shouldn't happen because you have quite a lot of memory. We have also a text-to-speech synthesizer built in, so it means that with the editor you can transfer some text directly to the module, and the module will generate the wavetable. And we do it on the fly, so then it doesn't take so much memory. So if you have long text for long lyrics, for example, you don't have to have a sample which is very long and take a lot of memory. No, it will be generated on the fly. So it's much better in a way. So let's do some kind of modulation, because I think you're waiting for this. So I can take, for example, this. I have a LFO here. Okay, let's take this cable. Can connect it here. So how it works in modulation is, here you have an input, and you can set the destination. Let's, for example, set spectrum. Oh, it's quite fast. And you have crazy thing happening here. You can also, of course, cycle the wavetable not by travel but by LFO. But this can be good for a sequencer, for example. So let's do it. And of course, you can use also your envelope generator. So let's take the output here with no sustain. Put it to spectrum back, because this is really interesting. And have sound like this, which is really nice for lead sounds.
So how much is it going to be, and when can we get hold of one?
So normally this module in euro would be around 320, 330, something like this. For US dollar will be between 400, 500. It's not decided yet, so we have to wait until this is done, and should be available by the second quarter of this year.
Perfect. Well, thanks for showing us.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Thank you.